This conference will now be
Hello.
recorded.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello guys. Again, I'm really sorry. So I was talking about RPA, and uh, what I wanted to tell you guys is RPA has a very good scope in IT industry. So I am following RPA from last like 4 years, 4.5 years. Closely, I'm following it. Okay, so I was a mainframe developer, and in my company there was an initiative to automate mainframe testing. So I tried with QTP, one of the tool in automation testing, and same thing I tried with RPA because it is scriptless. It doesn't involve any script, and customer liked it, and that's how I started my journey with RPA. Okay, so if I have to tell you guys, the scope in RPA is pretty wide because the flexibility RPA offers to everyone, and um, the benefit RPA, the power RPA offers. Okay, so okay, so let me share my screen. So how we go about today? Today's session is first of all, uh, yeah. So I hope you all can see my screen. So first of all, I will give you the concept in brief. Then I will walk you through the recording, and then I will show you the actual demo. And in meantime, anytime if you feel that you guys are having any question, you guys need any concept in detail, so you guys can let me know anytime. Fine with everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir, you can go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So okay, so see here, the if we consider previous technologies, okay, in automation, if we consider the traditional automation, so in traditional automation we have script based automation, we have various workflow designing tools available, screen scraping tools which can scrape the data out of a browser, and which can automate the browser task or any screen task. Okay, those kind of automations were already present, but still customers were not very happy with those automations, or customers requirement was not getting fulfilled. Reason being, uh, those automation are based on some platform. So let's say if I have Selenium tool that only automate browser based applications, it might automate a few desktop application as well, but it needs some libraries to be downloaded, some extra licenses it needs. Okay, and it can't automate mainframe applications. So where I have mainframe applications or SAP application integrated with browser, so some processes where I have SAP application and browser application together, there this automation used to fail. Okay, these tools were very specific to particular task. Okay, so there were no platform agnostic tool available in market. Okay, previously. So RPA, it's a process automation. Okay, but the main concept how RPA is built, if you see, it is platform agnostic. So any platform, it is can be automated by RPA. So on a Windows operating system, whatever task you do, okay, so all of those tasks can be easily automated by RPA. So let's say you are doing some operate OS level tasks, like like you are starting or stopping some application. Okay, you are monitoring for some application to start, and you are triggering some event on start of those applications. Or let's say you are force closing. Sometimes your browser hangs and then you force close the browser by let's say going to task manager and here start task manager. Okay, so all of this OS level activity can be done by RPA automation. All of the database activities. Okay, so you fire queries on database, as select queries on database, update queries on database, you pulling a report out of database. Okay, all of those tasks can be done. Whatever task you are doing with database, same thing can be done with RPA. Then API activity. So API related activities, so REST API, SOAP API. Okay, all of these tasks can be handled by this API also. So if you don't want to touch the GUI application or the presentation layer, or if you don't want to directly interact with the application and enter data in the application, if you want the REST endpoint or the URL to be hit, that also you can do with RPA. Okay, guys, if I'm getting too much technical and if you are not understanding, please do let me know at any point in time. Okay, so it's fine if you ask question, that's not a problem. Then application activities. So let's say you are going to book my show and you are booking a ticket, or let's say you are going to your your company's portal, and you are logging in over there and doing some activity. Or let's say you are going to MSEB website and paying the electricity bill. So all of these application level activities, be it SAP application, be it Java application, or be it let's say mainframe application, be it any browser based application, you can do all of those activity easily on any application. Okay, so RPA is platform agnostic. So that is one of the power of RPA. Second power of RPA, it can integrate. Okay, so it can simultaneously integrate multiple applications. So if I have a mainframe and I have a Java, I can integrate both of them together. So both of them are not let's say they can communicate together by MQ call, but they don't have any other mechanism to communicate together. If there is a huge data transfer happening between mainframe and Java, so I don't have they both are not in a position uh, to come to have a common set of input and output. Okay, so whatever, so mainframe will give flat file as a output, but Java can't understand flat file. So RPA can integrate in between these two things, and RPA can easily get the data from mainframe and convert that data into Java understandable format. Means RPA, if you talk about input format, RPA can accept any input format, be it Excel, be it PDF, be it chatbot. Okay, be it any text file, be it any flat file, be it any CSV file. Okay, and the list is huge. Okay, so this is the integration capability is very good in RPA. Third thing is data handling capability. Okay, so data handling capability is also very huge. RPA tools are built to run 24/7. Okay, so they can run 24/7 without any pain. So I was giving you example of MSCB bill payment. So let's say I am a MSAB. I'm not MSAB customer, but I am actually MSAB unit. And at the end of the month, I get bills from multiple customers. Okay, so I have a requirement to continuously check who has done the payment and if the payment has properly done against his bill. So if the bill requirement was 200 rupees and if he has paid only 150 rupees, then the 50 rupees balance should be written in the Excel. Okay, so like that I am getting payment from thousands of customers. So I can run my bot 24/7. My robot can run 24/7 and can understand. So can mimic the activity what human has done. Okay. So these are the basic, or I will say these are the top features of RPA. And guys, I'm really sorry, I didn't introduce the term RPA to all of you. RPA is robotic process automation. Okay, so it is a process automation. So what is process? Anything you are doing, MSCB bill you are paying, book my show ticket booking you are doing, or any register, anything you are doing which is a meaningful activity over the machine is a process, and that process is automated by. So robotic, this term has been used for robots. Okay, so these robots are not any hardware, but they are software machines. They are piece of software which are helpful for you guys for doing any operation. Okay, and this is a flow based automation, so here you don't need any scripting. You know, it is a low code no code platform, so you don't need to know any coding language. If you know coding language, it's good, it's always a cherry on the cake. But if you don't know that, as then as well, it is perfectly fine and you can easily automate the task. Guys, it is 10 plus minutes. I'm just alone talking, so I would like to understand from you if you guys are understanding or if this session is making sense to you. Vijay?
Yes, sir. I am getting, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sudhir, that is fine.
Okay. So Vipul is also understanding. Okay, and I see new participant Tejaswini. I hope Tejaswini you can hear me. If you are not able to talk, if you can message, that is also fine. So guys, again, if you guys have any doubt anywhere, do feel free to ask me. Okay, so let me start with the slider, because that will keep me on the path which I want to take. Okay, so our agenda is to discuss on RPA. So these are the interesting terms. Okay, so RPA, RDA, and IPA. Okay, so RPA is about the mundane or clerical activity. So if you go to bank, the clerk is there. He will take a specific forms of input from you, and he will perform some specific activities, a rule-based activity. If you give money to him, he will deposit the money against your account, provided you give him account number. If you give if you say I want to withdraw money, he will check the account number, and if there is a money, he will withdraw. So there is no intelligence involved in it. That is RPA. Okay, so that RPA has two forms. One is unattended automation and another is attended automation. So unattended means no person, no human intervention. On a remote server, robot is checking if the payment has been done, or on a remote server, robot is creating invoice depending on the usage customer has done. Okay, that is RPA. Now RDA, robotic desktop automation, that is the attended automation, where robot needs human intervention. So whatever task is done by machine, it will do the task, and in between, whenever human in the loop is required, they will transfer the control to human. If I have to give an example, let's say contact center industry, you call to them and you say that I want bill for last month or 1 month. I want my usage for my telephone, how much I have used, which all calls I have made. Give me the itemized bill. So what they will do? They will in turn do some activity over the applications. They will play with multiple applications, create your bill, and then send you via email. Okay, so same task done by robot. So robot cannot understand your voice, robot cannot understand your mobile number, or let's say it will be little difficult for robot to understand. So the data will be put by human into the robot, that what is the mobile number, and for what month he need the bill. Okay, so over the call you give the data, and there will be agent who will feed this data to the robot, and robot will fetch the itemized bill and send via email to you. That is the RDA desktop automation. Now third, IPA or intelligent process automation is about using Python, machine learning and algorithms. Okay, using building intelligence into the robot. So robot itself can understand what kind of issue this is. Robot can check the past similar types of issue occurred and what action is performed by human. Okay, or robot can intelligently interact with the people. So these all are part of intelligence automation, but this is not limited with this. The main idea is using algorithm, Python, and using machine learning, artificial intelligence tool to automate the complex decision making or complex tasks which can't be done by RPA. Okay, so this is the next phase of RPA, which is slowly coming into the market, and it is gaining a huge momentum. Okay, so so we will discuss on this, but main focus our is RPA. The reason I kept this IPA in the slide is just to tell you that RPA has a huge round of scope, and by using RPA you can easily cross skill yourself into intelligent automation or artificial intelligence or machine learning. Okay, that's very easily possible for you. So then we will also discuss. So we have already seen few of the cases of RPA. Why RPA is so much popular? We will discuss that. Different use cases of RPA. We will discuss different use cases. Okay, and I will again show you a short demo as well. So this definition, a short definition. So RPA means a process automation where repetitive and rule-based tasks are automated by software piece of software, or let's say RPA tools. Okay, so there are multiple tools in RPA: Blue Prism, UiPath, Automation Anywhere. These are the top three, but there are again many tools which are used in industry. So there are around 20 plus RPA tools in the market, okay, which are used heavily. So if you see the difference between traditional automation and RPA, so in RPA you don't need any coding language because it's a flow based automation. You have to drag and drop and create a flow. Then it supports all application types, so anything which you do by using keyboard and mouse can be done by RPA. Thick and thin client application, so even if the applications are not present on your machine, so by using any VMware or Citrix or any remote desktop application, if you are accessing your application, so RPA can automate those applications as well. So RPA doesn't have capability only for automating on-screen application, but it can automate the application which are seen as the images in the image format. Okay, digital and cognitive capabilities are supported by RPA. Okay, so all digital capabilities, all cognitive capabilities RPA support. So these cognitive capabilities or digital capabilities means IoT, cloud, Python, APIs. So all of these integrations is available between these top technologies and RPA. Okay, RPA is there on the cloud as well. So this is easy for you guys to understand. Now, why RPA? Because if the clerical and mundane tasks are done by human, so there are chances that a human will make mistake. There are chances that human will get bored, and they are not always efficient. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah. So guys, any questions?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
What is the difference between the thick and thin client?
Okay, Vijay. See, thin client means see here. So this is remote desktop connection, By using this software, I enter a name of a new computer. So let's say Vijay, your computer name I will enter here, or your IP address name I will enter, and I will click on connect, and then from my machine I will access your machine. So that is a theme client. Okay, so RPA is installed on my machine, but in your machine, whatever task you are doing, RPA can automate those tasks.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Okay, so that is power of RPA. Thanks for asking this question. Tejaswini, Nimisha, or Vipul? Any question you guys can also ask.
Sudhir, so far it is fine. So I'm just staying
Okay,
mute
okay.
because there is some disturbance. So, yeah.
Good. There is any disturbance to my voice, guys?
No, from my side you will hear disturbance. So that's the reason I was on mute. Yeah.
Okay, no issue.
Thank
Okay, so development is very quick. So this is the kind of automation where within 1 month customer will get the automation. Today customer gave me requirement. In 1 week I will make development. In next 1 week I will make UAT testing, and then in few days I will make changes to whatever comments from UAT. So all of the bug fixing I will do, and in last week I will make the customer testing and any customer suggested changes. So 1 to 1.5 month is the average time we take for any RPA use case automation. Okay, so let's say I have a use case of automating ITSM tool. So I am creating incident for every failure of my job. So that task should be automated. So RPA should read the email and create incident on any ITSM tool. Okay, so this is a simple use case. So in this use case, how I am automating it? I am automating it by RPA. So RPA doesn't need any code, and it works on principle of reusability. So if some things are already automated, reading data from Excel or logging into ITSM tool, if these things are already automated for any different process of incident status change or incident monitoring, I can use that, and I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, so reusability and flow-based automation helps RPA to quickly develop and quickly automate the task. Okay, so it is helpful for customer. Then audit trail, MI report, logs, everything is tracked in RPA. All the security and confidentiality we can maintain by the feature encryption and the encryption and the features RPA, the algorithms RPA provide. Okay, integration capabilities we have already discussed. So that's the reason RPA is very popular. Every technology comes with some limitations. Limitations of RPA is one limitation: application should be static. So if the website undergoes multiple developments, so RPA is not right candidate there, because once you automate a task and if it undergoes many changes, few changes are fine, but if it undergoes many changes, then sometimes that automation doesn't work. Okay, then RPA is a non-invasive technology, so it doesn't need any physical integration with the application. Okay, so RPA is just a logical layer on top of existing hardware, existing architecture. So you are booking ticket on Book My Show. So you open Book My Show, you log in, you book ticket, you select a movie and theater name, then you make payment, and if the seat is available and payment is successful, ticket is booked, right? So here business rules are involved from the Book My Show website, and you have entered some payment information. Okay, so and at the end you are, as the output, you are getting the ticket. So same thing is done by RPA. Same business rules are followed by RPA, and on that application RPA doesn't do anything. On Book My Show, I don't have to add RPA tools, okay, on their architecture. So it's just a logical layer which mimics human action. Whatever task human is doing, RPA is replaced by that task. Okay. Then last one, RPA. So RPA speed, working speed is limited to the website. So if the Book My Show is down, or if it is slow, RPA automation will also be slow. Okay. Then this point, which task which require judgment and creativity, so this cannot be automated by RPA. But if you see IPA, intelligent process automation, in that we can use algorithms and Python and machine learning to make the robot learn from previous patterns. Okay, so that is the next phase where RPA limitation has been minimized. So this is cognitive RPA, okay, where we are using NLP, machine learning, speech recognition, chatbot, OCR techniques, and all of that stuff. Then these are the various design techniques supported by RPA. In class, I will discuss this in detail. RPA scope, again, this is very important for you guys to understand. Again, guys, you have to make your career decision, and I am not going to do any marketing. From last 4 years, I have involved in this RPA work, and many customers I have seen in RPA. Many processes I have done feasibility check to identify if they can be automated. I have attended many conferences, and I was there out of India as well for RPA work. So the point I want to make here is RPA has found a place in top technologies like artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchain, cloud. And again, people are very optimistic about RPA. Companies are investing heavily in RPA. You name a company and there is RPA present there. Whether it will be service-based company, any banking, IT unit, or any product-based company. Okay, because RPA is very powerful and companies are getting a huge return on investment they are making in RPA license. So point I want to make is RPA is very popular and it's currently very niche technology. The advantage with RPA is RPA is easy to learn. Okay, so because here we don't require any coding. Here we just need to learn the tools and know how to configure tool to achieve our requirement. So RPA is very easy to learn. Second thing, RPA is I will say one gateway for you to enter into automation. So by entering into RPA, you can easily enter into automation. So automation is bread and butter of IT industry, because any customer, they will come for any particular software, they need automation. For cost cutting, automation plays a huge role. Okay, so I would like to say, go with RPA or decide on your own, but there is one thing, that RPA has huge round of requirement in India. If you go to LinkedIn, if you go to Naukri, there are huge resources required in RPA. Okay, so again, if you see magazines, you will see RPA. If you see in very research firms like Forrester, Gartner, McKinsey, they are talking about RPA. Okay, so NASSCOM, they have recently released, so last year they have released top 8 technologies, and in that RPA was one among the top technologies. Then Forrester and Gartner, they have agreed that RPA market is exponentially growing and it will definitely have huge potential in future. Okay, so one thing I would like to say, RPA is unstoppable and it will be there in the market. At least for next 3 to 4 years, RPA will definitely be having huge round of scope. There are also people in the training industry which I interact. They tells me that Sudhir, RPA has not yet entered in the market. When it will enter, it will be huge boom. Okay, so there are this kind of people also available. And again, guys, I am not faking it. I don't want to lie to you. It's your career and you can make your own decision. But it's just the right facts I would like to bring it onto the table. So any questions?
Well, sir, this side Vijay had a question.
Yeah.
Being a fresher, sir, I had having a research regarding the RPA openings. There are huge openings for the experienced person, but I didn't found any openings for the fresher one.
No,
Whether
Vijay.
be
No, Vijay. The scenario has changed. There are lots of freelancers, okay, or small companies who are
okay,
needing RPA resources. So I am based out of Pune. I have few friends
okay,
who get project from US or UK directly. So they tells
okay,
me that Sudhir, do you have any fresher? I will pay him some stipend for next 2 to 3 months, and once I found him good, I will enroll him on my company.
uh,
Okay. So
okay, sir.
TCS, Accenture, Infosys, they might not be recruiting, but there are small companies who are definitely recruiting, and with those companies' job, you can easily go to TCS or Infy after 1 year.
Yeah, 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 definitely, sir.
So the how it is happening is people are, because of monetary benefit or salaries are very good in RPA, people are easily switching the job, and when people are switching the job, the vacancy which they have, they are filling it with freshers or one
Okay,
or 2 year experience guy. Okay, so
yeah,
definitely this same scenario will happen in future, in next 1 or 2 year again. Okay,
yeah.
so openings are very good.
Okay, sir.
uh, any other question, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. So different use cases of RPA, then cognitive automation. This is the graph which for Gartner has released recently. So 4 quadrants of Gartner. You can, all of these dots are different automation tools. So UiPath, Blue Prism automation, top 3 tools, but other tools also are fine. Then I will quickly like to show you the demo if you guys don't have any questions. So I will like to show you demo, and then we will go further with the go further with the questions, if any more. I will also like to walk you through the syllabus, what I will be covering in the class. Uh, just give me a minute.
Sure, sir.
Okay, so this is a Blue Prism tool in which people said me that the participants are interested in Blue Prism. So we take class on multiple RPA tool, but here the scope is Blue Prism, and hence I am showing Blue Prism. So here you can see different flows which are created. So you can see here different blocks, and by using blocks, I am creating a flow. Here, open the application, log into the application, read Excel file. Okay, everything I am creating by using blocks. I don't have any code available here, and if you see, if I run it, it will help me do the automation. So you see here, it has opened the application, and now it is independently able to log into the application, and here it can click on the buttons and it can do the operation. So currently it is reading Excel file. So okay, so you see here, it has opened Excel file, it is reading the Excel file, and now it is going to the tool, and here it is creating the order. So in backend you can see the workflow is running, okay, and it is doing its operation. So so that's a short demo about this tool, and again in the class I will be discussing this tool in a greater detail, and I will make you job ready for this tool. So the syllabus, I will walk you through the syllabus. The syllabus I have designed is in such a way that you guys should be able to write the certification exam of Blue Prism, as well as you guys should be able to clear your interview. Okay, so here I have designed based on certification exam. I have kept multiple topics, and for interviews again I have kept this design consideration, automation documentation, and Citrix automation. These are the advanced concepts which I kept it for the class. And again guys, see, I am interested, teaching is my passion. I'm very passionate about it, and hence I'm doing it. So I don't want to limit the class only to syllabus. If you guys have anything else, we can always discuss it. Okay, so so with that note, I would like to hand over control to you guys, and if you guys have any questions, I would like to clear your questions.
Hi, Sudhir.
Yeah, Namisha.
Yeah, in our last class, we discussed how to configure and launch application and through Blue Prism. Yeah, in that there is one checkbox which says restrict to non-invasive technique. What are those non-invasive techniques?
Non-invasive technique.
Yes.
Okay. So see here. Okay, so see here. So now I click on launch, and the application is open. Okay. Now in application modeler, I have here different different spying tools available. Okay. So see here. So here see. So these spying tools are easily helping me to get the properties which are present in the back end of the application. Okay, so see this is the properties button. What is the text present on the button? What is the type? Element type is button. So Blue Prism is not connected with the application. Sorry, Blue Prism doesn't have any physical connection available with the application. It's just a logical layer, but still Blue Prism can extract the properties of the application. That is a non-invasive technique. Does it answer your question, Namisha?
Yeah. Yes, Sudhir. And
Yeah.
if I doesn't select this checkbox, what does that? How does that makes the difference?
Which checkbox you are talking about?
Uh,
Okay, order creation checkbox you mean to say inside after logging in.
Not after logging in. When I am going to configure the Centrix data path in the application modeler, while yeah,
Okay, this one you mean to say wizard. So Namisha, what we can do is we will be having a proper class starting from tomorrow. So in that
okay,
class we can discuss the doubt. This is just a demo session for everyone to get comfortable with the tool, and if they have any query.
okay, Sudhir, fine.
So from tomorrow we'll have proper class, and in that we can discuss all that.
Okay.
Okay, so Vijay, Vipul, any question, guys?
No, sir.
Okay. So was the class good for you? Are you able to decide on RPA?
Yes, sir, definitely. Yes, sir.
Okay. Vipul, what about you? Okay, fine. So if you guys don't have any question, I would like to stop the session, and get in touch with the support team, and they will let you know about tomorrow's session, and they will share the details with you, and we will meet tomorrow.
The session time is scheduled at the 8 p.m. only, no, sir?
We can keep 8 p.m. for tomorrow, and then we can discuss further.
Okay, sir, fine.
Okay. So
Oh,
get in touch with support team. Most probably this link will be valid for tomorrow, but I don't know exactly because they are creating the links. So get in touch with them and see you tomorrow.
sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Sudhir. Bye.